Good evening, people from Brattleboro. This is ArtStory, episode 6. If you haven't seen the last one, I don't know why you haven't, but this is the first time we're out here in the outdoors, so we're gonna have some really good guests here, really good artists. First, we have Dr. Waring. Dennis, how you doing today?
Thank you. I'm doing excellent.
Nice to. How's the weather so far today? I guess
Summer may be here. Wouldn't that be glorious?
Yeah, I think so. So Dennis, you're a doctor in music, right? Is that correct?
I'm an ethnomusicologist. It's like music anthropology. So we use music to study the cultures of the world.
Wow.
It's a beautiful window to gaze through, and music is used essentially throughout all cultures for recreation, for spiritual enhancement, for life passages, for entertainment. Music is an essential human activity, and as an ethnomusicologist, I have the great pleasure of going into that in a scholarly way. So,
what do you think is like the oldest, instrument with like notice, or like is there one?
well, that's a good question because my passion is musical instruments. I also am an instrument builder. And I do have an answer to that. The oldest instrument I've determined might be the conch shell trumpet. Now the conch shell trumpet, the seashell trumpet.
And you just blow onto it?
Well, you have to prepare it. Usually seashells have a little point, and you have to grind that off to about a dime size, and then you would play it like a bugle or a trumpet. Why do I consider that the oldest? Because it goes far back into antiquity. Any kind of records that we do have, they go back to the beginnings. The conch shell trumpet is there. So even people who lived in high mountains, the Aztecs and the Sierra Nevadas of Mexico, the Nepalese up in the Himalayan mountains, they would actually travel down to the oceans of the world to gather their seashell trumpets and take them back up. Sometimes these journeys took months, weeks, and months. But that's how important the conch shell trumpet was, and still is, by the way. It's used for signaling long distances. And if I had brought it, I would give you a blast on it, and you would be impressed. It is the sound. This is a powerful sound. When I blow on it, you can actually feel the air molecules impacting your body. It's so powerful. And then you get a whole bunch of them, as many cultures do. And we're talking something very
dramatic almost.
Yes, very impressive.
Oh, another thing that I forgot to mention. So for every episode that you see, at the very beginning there's an intro, right? And that music was made by Dennis and his friends. So
very good.
If the people want to watch you, is there a website people can come and like see when you're playing next?
Yes, waringmusic.com is my website. Probably more information there than you need, but at least you get a nice overview of my activity.
Nice.
And what I do.
Nice.
Yeah.
So another thing that you do is, like you were saying earlier, you not only make music, but you make the instruments. And did you bring some instruments that you
I did, just a little show and tell.
Yeah.
I've been building instruments for decades, and I used to build some pretty upscale instruments, mostly folk instruments, and I used to make them out of fancy woods and even have won a couple of awards. Lately, I'm going the other direction. If you'll pardon the expression, I'm dumbing them down. I find that I'm a career music educator, and my whole philosophy and intent is to turn people on to music. And so what I try to do is give them musical instruments that are accessible and that they will have success with, so that they get satisfaction and it opens up a new part of their life. One of the ones that has caught on internationally is my harp. Now the theme that I have exploited here is using cardboard. So this has my little dulcitar here, which is half dulcimer, half guitar, has a die-cut cardboard box.
This thing, by the way, this is so cool.
Yeah, it is.
The coolest guitar I've
well,
ever seen.
Thank you. And my little 19-string harp here also has a die-cut sound box and a hardwood frame. It comes mostly in kit form, though I can build them for people. And it has a lovely harp sound. I mean, the angels play harps, so
Yeah.
what's not to like about harps, really? And this has actually garnered respect among the harp community, which I'm very proud of, because harp people are quite fussy about their harps. Usually these big concert harps or fancy harps starting at thousands of dollars. So my intent is to have a little kit here that people can buy for 150 bucks, make their own. They have the pride of ownership, having built their own. They can decorate their own so that it becomes unique, and again, their property. And I'm proud to say that I've sold them everywhere from New Zealand and Australia to China to all across Europe, some in South America, Canada, and of course throughout the United States. So it's served a purpose of allowing people to have access to music making without a lot of expense and without a lot of extra effort with learning the method, the pedagogy.
So you said 150 bucks, less than 150 bucks to make this?
150 bucks to buy the kit.
Buy the kit, okay.
If I build it for somebody, it'd be 200 and something.
Nice. And you people can like interact with making the instrument, and it's fun. Nice.
Yes, I go to festivals, and truly this has garnered interest among the harp community, which is not an easy egg to crack. And they
famous harp from Brattleboro.
Yes, yes.
Well, I was gonna say, you want to play some music before, but
well, I'll play a little tune.
yeah. You have another instrument in there?
No, but what I've written 6 books
Yeah.
on musical instruments and so forth. I did want to mention one show that I do called From Trash to Tunes. And you know, it'd be similar. I do a lot of work in schools and with families, community centers. And this is a fun show that I've devised 2 tables full of homemade instruments made out of recyclables. So bleach bottle banjos, hose pipe recorders and flutes, scrap wood xylophones, tin can drums, and those kinds of things. And then I wrote books on these kind of things too, that people could make their own instruments throughout with my instructions. Oh yes, absolutely. So the DVD is nice. It has it has a condensed version of the show that I do, and also some step-by-step instructions how people can make their own simple instruments. There's more than just music. There's science, there's history, there's geography. I've taken the occasion to cover the world. And before this gets away from us, especially interesting, I would trust to your Brattleboro readership, is the definitive history of the SD organ factory. Now, this is the company, rather, and this is a sort of a forgotten, you know, from 1850 well into the 1900s. The guy up the hill, Jacob Esty, was making reed organs that were transported all around the world and gained Brattleboro global attention. Today, I'm afraid that some of this has slipped by. The Historical Society certainly pays attention, and there's a little museum up in the old SD Organ Company complex up on top of Bird Street. And this is the definitive history. Again, it's more than just about organs, reed organs in particular. I take it to study Victoriana, the history of that period of time, which is fascinating. And then Brattleboro specifically, what was happening within this town during this period, this historical period.
That's awesome. Well, you should get those books. Are they like on your website?
Yes.
Visit the website and support your local authors, because that's really important. Thank you so much, Dennis.
My pleasure.
Now we're gonna do something really quick. We're gonna transport to our next guest at the count of 3. 1, 2, and wow! Look at that. We have our new person, just like magic. Yana Zeller is a puppeteer here in town. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you, Dennis.
Yeah, Dennis.
No, thank you, Dennis. Hello, Esler. Dennis was just sitting here. I must have picked up his vibe.
Yeah,
okay.
It was the snap. You know, the snap kind of messes people's consciousness, kind of meshes them together. And some. Anyways, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Love the heat.
Oh man, this
Yeah.
is good heat.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
good.
feel the heat, but it's good.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you, how long have you been a puppeteer?
I have been a puppeteer for about 12 years. I grew up in a puppeteering family all my life, so I've been around it forever. But I want to say it was maybe 2002, I took an official training with my family's theater method, puppet theater method, sandglass theater. And then I started making my own shows and started building my own puppets.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So, yeah, Sandglass Theater that exclusively for puppets in
Putney.
Putney.
Yeah.
You can look up for, you can just Google it. It's pretty Google. So where are you from?
So originally I'm from Germany, and we moved from Munich, Germany, to Putney in the mid-80s, my whole family.
Nice.
Yeah. So we've been here since.
Nice. And been puppeteer and stuff. So what do you have a big schedule, or I guess no, better question. When is your
He's really good at kind of building the whole, everything that I need to have built. Yeah, so.
Nice. So today, what are you going to be doing today? What is the puppet play, or is it a play, or is it just
I guess we call it a puppet piece.
Puppet piece?
Yeah, we'll call it a piece. Today I will be performing Casper and Gretel. They are a kind of obnoxious husband-wife characters from the German culture, and they are another incarnation of what in England is Punch and Judy, what in France is Pulcinella, and in Italy there's also the same character. So this is a traditional character that has been kind of knocking around the European fairgrounds since the 1600s. It's a character who always kind of spoke to the people. And I built this show, maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago, as part of a bigger show. But this version, I've been taking it around to different puppet slams and kind of cabaret venues, and yeah.
I'm excited to show you guys. I've seen this piece, I think, at 118 Illustrated, correct?
Yes, I performed it for the Artstravaganza, yeah, at the 118 Elliott Street venue for the cabaret.
Yes. Well, and how can people follow you just before you go and do your?
Oh, sure. So my company is called Spy Bird Theater. Spy like the Russian spy, bird like the Tweety bird. I have a website. I think you guys are gonna blend it in, yeah. Magically, you can follow me on my website. Also, I'm around town a lot, or through Sandglass Theater, of course. I work with my family a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, you should go check their upcoming shows because they're really fun to watch.
Yeah, so I'm gonna actually plug this big event. This is a community favorite, and it's called Puppets in Paradise, and it'll play again in this September in Westminster West at the Gardens of Gordon Hayward. where 8 different puppeteers will be placed in these gardens, and the audience just walks from puppeteer to puppeteer and gets to see all these different shows in a beautiful setting.
Nice. Put it on your calendar because it's gonna be fun. Hopefully
September 10th and 11th. Puppets in Paradise. Okay.
Before we set up, I just want to go and plug in your. I went on to your husband's studios and kind of your house, really.
Yeah.
And I did some glass blowing. He told me a lot of stuff. So we're gonna do well, we set up all the puppeteer stuff. Let's go to this interview that I did with Zachary.
Grace.
Zachary Grace at his studio. Check it out. Hey, what's up? I'm visiting today one of the glass makers of Brattleboro. His name is Zachary Grace, and his shop is called Grace Glass. So let's check it out. Let's go inside and see what's up. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm originally from Shrewsbury, Vermont. I started my glass business back in the last century, something like 98. And I built this shop over the last 3 years. And we bought our house here where the shop is next to 10 years ago. These days I'm into, I have a specialty which is putting copper wire into glass. So that means encasing it all. So this is a energy orb. It's a invention of mine. And here is 44 of them. I've made about 350 now. It's copper encased inside of the glass. This is what's inside. And if you can hear the ring, each one's a little different. Hear that on the mic? Some of them are shaped and they're used for all different sort of things. This is my particular and special product that I make here. Everything is functional as well as these, but it's a culmination of my sculptural and artistic endeavors and my work to put something in the hands of people, of other people, and a piece of art and a useful functional object with interest. This is the signature wire figure encased in glass, in a pint glass that has a thinner gauged wire in it, so the line quality holds up particularly sharply in the glass. You couldn't get this same line with color, for example. The color red, must come from the heat that it's worked at. Here's another gauge that has a different sharpness to it. It's also really exciting to me how it affects the shape of the glass. So the looser they are, the figure becomes more a part of the vessel. The combination of the copper and the glass together. I like useful and functional. Night water carafe for your bedside table, water at night.
So I'm gonna get it really,
The metal will heat up and stick to it eventually. So
that's how you do a heart. Cool, so that was my tour of Zach's studio. Thank you so much for having me.
yeah, thanks for coming over.
Yeah, no problem.
That was great. I enjoyed showing off for you.
Good. Yeah, I love all the stuff and making the glass heart. That was really fun. And if you want to check out more of Zach's stuff, visit his. Do you have a website?
I do. www.zachgraceglass.
Or you can just come here at the shop, right?
Yep.
And get some stuff.
Open here for the next 2 weeks. Intermittently beyond that. Definitely in the fall again.
Nice.
Come see my studio showroom and see the glass process.
Which is pretty hot, by the way.
Yep.
It's pretty hot.
Pretty hot.
I thank you so
time.
much.
Thank you.
And have a good one. And let's get back to whatever we were doing earlier. Well, that was my interview with Zach. It was really fun, and I made a little heart, so that was really cool and stuff. And now we're gonna go back to Yana, and she's gonna play Casper and Gretel. So with that, let's take it away.
Bushy! Hooray! 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 Oh, the baby! Oh, the baby, the baby, the baby! Hooray! 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 You hold the baby! No, you hold the baby! You hold the baby! You hold the baby! You, ha, oh, ah, me! Hooray! 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 Fine. You go to work. You go to work. You go to work. You go to work. You go to, you, ha, you, me, baby, ah, ha, hooray, 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 hooray. Fine. I'll go to work. Zapalot. Well, that baby is sleeping. And the man is at work. Time to get something done around here. Zip. Da 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 zip. Da 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 da. Hooray! 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 Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh! Come here, you. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hooray! 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 Oh, fine. Go. Zip. Hooray! Hooray! Yeah, yeah. Zip. Finally! Hooray! Hooray! Yeah, yeah! Come on! Zip! Zip! Oh! Casper! Huh? We need money. Get the money. Oh, the money. Ha ha! It's empty. Huh? It's empty. Look. Huh? Look. Huh? Hiya! Oh, to work. Sauhund. Zip. Oh. To work, to work, to work. To work, to work, to work. To work! To work, to work, to work. To work, to work, to work. To work, to work, to work. Now work. Huh? You gotta get me out of this shack. It's all broken. Oh, and baby, when I do, I'm gonna build you a mansion. A mansion. When we build our dream house, we'll have lots of doors. Kings come in, queens go out. Don't forget the horse. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget the horse. When we build our dream house, we'll have lots of stairs. We're only puppets, so we don't have legs, but we'll go up in pairs. We'll go up, we'll go up, we'll go up in pairs. When we build our dream house, we'll have lots of beds. One for every day of the week to rest our wooden heads. To rest our, hooray, hooray, hooray. The baby. Zip. To rest our wooden heads. Not the sharp, bushy. Ah. Da 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 da. Bushy.
That was awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Eslia.
And check it out, Glass Theater, the September 10th and 11th, right?
St. Glass Theater, September 10th and 11th, Puppets in Paradise.
Yes. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you, Esler.
And I'll see you guys on episode 7, I guess. So take care.